Hey, how's it going, fam? In today's segment of Tuesday Seeds, in tribute to the MLK holiday, I'm going to share a very special story about a friend of ours who we affectionately refer to as White Boy Dave. So please stay tuned. One day about 50 years ago, someone in my family heard knocking at the door, so they went to answer it, and when they did, they saw a little white kid standing there, and the kid said, "Hey, is Kenny home, and can he come out to play?" So the person who answered the door, I don't remember which one of my family members it was, turned around and yelled, "Kenny, there's a little white boy here to see you." So from that day forward was the birth of White Boy Dave. Because White Boy Dave had become a part of our family almost literally since the time he was in diapers, he had the unique opportunity to see what most people don't see and to really experience how different the two worlds can be when you're going between the white world that he lived in and the black world that he often experienced through our family. For example, there was often barriers that we as black people face each and every day, and as a family, we would often call on White Boy Dave to help us overcome some of those barriers. And to White Boy Dave's credit, he would always deliver. I can remember occasions when we would go to the sale barn to sell our livestock, and we would ask White Boy Dave to jump in the driver's seat just to ensure that we would get the proper premium for our livestock at the local sale auction. On the flip side, it was hard not to notice the imposter syndrome that many black people experience anytime White Boy Dave would come around. Every now and then we would bring White Boy Dave out to the farm with us at events and things like that. And immediately you could see the change in energy that many of the black people who did not know White Boy Dave the way we did would react. A lot of times we would see people kind of put their head down or look off to the side when speaking to him. They would often refer to him as sir, and they definitely weren't comfortable referring to him as White Boy Dave. A few months back, we got the unfortunate call that White Boy Dave had passed away. He had been battling for a long time, some health issues, and actually it was my brother who found his body. To no surprise, even though White Boy Dave was survived by his parents and about, I think, 6 siblings, he left all his earthly possessions, including a house, cars, everything, to his lifelong best friend, my brother Ken. For White Boy Dave, in life and in death, his brother was his brother. Personally, I believe that what our family was able to experience and share with White Boy Dave is exactly what Dr. King was referring to nearly 60 years ago on the steps of Lincoln Memorial. So I'm going to end this segment with a short little 30-second snippet of that speech.
When we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual. Free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at last.